Hey guys, hope everybody's doing well. I'm Johnny, owner of Blazer Grass Lawn Care. So I'm out here watering my plants, man. So wanted to make this video. Again, this is not written. I don't have it written out. I'm only going off my, what I know off the head. So I've been getting a lot of questions lately about lawn care guys that are solo, and you or they want to start hiring employees. And now I'm gonna give you the honest to God truth, right, of my experience with employees. Now, I have a vast amount of experience with personnel or people. Again, for those who don't know, I served 25 and a half years active Army. I was a drill instructor for 3 years. I was an air assault instructor, ANOC, BNOC, PLDC, squad leader, section sergeant, and first sergeant, and also sitting acting sergeant major. So I have experience leading personnel, people, and dealing with a lot of different personalities. Now, one thing that I want to tell you, and again, we're talking about lawn care, right? Because this is the industry that I'm in, and this is where a lot of you guys are sending me questions in regards to, hiring your first employee. Now, this is what I'm going to tell you. Remember, an employee is not going to automatically, and again, I do apologize for not looking at you in the camera, but I am watering my plants while I'm talking to you. But having an employee is not going to automatically fix your problems, okay? I know the main reason you want to hire an employee is because you want to be more productive, and you need the assistance, and you need the help, right? And I believe me, I understand where you're coming from, but I want to tell you the reality, or just kind of forewarn you on what to expect in having an employee, right? Now, if you see me and Q has been with me for 4 going on 5 years, and I've known Q since he was 9 years old. I've had many great employees. One guy was with me for 8 years, and one day he decided to borrow some additional monies on top of his paycheck. I think it was like $200, because he told me that he wanted to buy a car, and I never saw him again. Never, ever saw him again. He worked for me for 8 years, came faithfully, did what he had to do, and I never saw him again. He recently reached out to me, left a message on my answering service or something like that, talking about, he watches on YouTube and all that good stuff. Not sure why, but hey, it is what it is, right? He just disappeared. Didn't say bye, nothing. Guys, let me tell you, you may find 1 out of 1,000,000 or 1,000 guys that are going to be there for you, okay? And even with those 1 in 1,000,000, 1 in 1,000, an employee is a human being, and they have issues. They have things that they have to take care of, and they come with baggage. It doesn't matter who they are. Tank, go somewhere else. Go. So this is what I'm going to warn you with. Number one is, if you have an employee, and you have an employee that you're paying not under the books, okay, that's another thing. You're paying these guys under the books, guys. Remember that person get injured is on you. That person breaks something is on you. That person is driving your vehicle, utilizing your equipment. Do you have them on your insurance? That is your you are liable. It is your responsibility. So keep that in mind. But if you're paying them the right way and all that good stuff, that $10 an hour or $15 an hour, I know some of you guys be saying you're paying people $15, $16 an hour. That's not going to happen here in the South, okay? But if you're doing legit, you're paying another $3 to $4 an hour for that person. Okay, that's the truth. Okay, that's so there. That's your first expense. And another thing is, remember that you're gonna get a lot of issues. You're gonna get a lot of issues because that person is not gonna come on time all the time. They're gonna come late to work. They're gonna have 1,000 excuses why they couldn't come to work, and eventually, they're not gonna have that same drive that you have, or that same care, or that same motivation that you have towards your goals. Okay, that's just not it. It develops within time, and you need to have the skills to teach that to that person, that individual. They're gonna tell you that they need this job. They're gonna do everything in the world, and you're gonna have just get ready. And I don't want you to have that false sense of reality when that person decided to just not show up and not call you. And remember that they're human, guys. You have them they have real world issues. They'll come in with bad attitudes or things on their mind, and you'll be coming in ready to work and highly motivated, and you got to find ways to motivate them. It's hot out here. It's super hot, and you have to motivate your guys. You know what I mean? You have to push them, but not push them to the limit where you are abusing them. Because the reality is, guys, who want to be in this freaking heat, hitting up these yards for $10-12 an hour? So let's be honest. You wouldn't be doing it, but you don't think about that because you are the owner. So your interest is completely different. So you need to be a caring person, and you need to be a flexible person, but don't be a pushover. Does that make sense? So keep that in mind. Do not take all these bunch of properties thinking that this person is there 24/7 and they don't show up, because that's what's going to happen most of the time. Now, you may get that one person that will show up and do what you want him to do, but those are one in a million. And I'm just being honest with you guys. I don't want to we can sit up here and say no, it's not going to be like that. He's just just want to talk about the bad stuff. It happens every day. It happens, and I get it all the time. And because I don't film it or I don't talk about it, doesn't mean that it doesn't happen. But again, I don't want to give you that false sense of reality when having an employee. It is hot out there, so again, like I said before, they're humans. I hear a lot of times guys saying that yeah, we did and again, I'm exaggerating because the numbers are ridiculous that I hear. We did 1,000 properties a day, me and my boss. And my boss this, my boss that, my boss the other. Listen, the guys are there for a paycheck. So just realize that it is what it is. It is what it is. You have the help. I would advise you to keep looking for employees, not just have one guy. If keep go out there and look for more guys and do what you have to do, because you're gonna be disappointed. And there's a lot of bad that comes more than the good. But again, I know I sound bad, guys, but it's not. That is the reality. That is the reality. I don't want to flim flam you. But again, there are guys out there. You got to keep looking. You got to ask the right questions. And I'm gonna tell you right now, the guys that tell you that they used to be managers at such and such companies and they did this and they did that, a lot of times they're lying to you. I'm gonna tell you right now, there's a reason why they're not at that specific company any longer, and they're gonna come to you with a lot of bad habits. So make sure that you train your personnel or your person the right way, and just take it day by day. That is the real deal. Hire somebody, do it the right way, show them your expectation, and just be in a realistic mind that you have this individual. Take it day by day, and once they prove themselves to be there all the time and do this and do that, then you can make further plans. Make sense? Try that, and see how it works for you. But an employee is going to alleviate your problems or your workload, I would say, by 20 or 30%. Okay, they're not going to automatically alleviate your problems by 50%. So if you're doing 10 lawns, you're not going to automatically start doing 20 lawns and once that individual show up. It doesn't work like that. Little by little, you gradually work them into the way you do things, and they will hopefully come up to your standards and start giving you what they can give you. You know what I mean? So take it slow, take your time, be realistic, and train them well. Like I said before, don't take their word, because everybody know how to use a mower, right? They tell you this, they tell you that, but how do you find out that they didn't know how to use a mower? When you put them on one of your customers' property and they break something or tear up your mower, right? Be smart. What I do is I have them string trim. When they tell me they can string trim, I have them string trim the backyard, the fence line, and I see exactly how they do. You give them the commercial property, all the way far back where, you can mess up some stuff and it's no big deal. That's where you see where the skills are. Don't put them out there, and I have Bella with me. Don't put them out there on your customer property in the front yard, and once they tear up something, then that's when you want to say, oh man, I thought you could do this, because then you can't fix it. All right. So again, guys, put in the comments below, sorry about that, if you have any other suggestions on individuals that want to basically hire individuals to go out there with them, and so we can help each other. And guys, remember, it can be done. And you see a lot of us on YouTube doing it, but like I have employees, and I don't film all my employees, guys. I'm only showing you the one guy that is reliable, the one guy that does what he's supposed to do. Everybody else come and go, and that's what you're gonna get. So I'll say pace yourself and take it day by day. All right. Hey guys, I hope this helped, and I know there's a lot of rambling, but again, this is my reality, and all I can give you is my reality. I'm not trying to be a party pooper or not motivate you towards getting an employee. Get an employee, and that's the only way you're gonna learn on how to deal with an employee is by having an employee, right? Don't listen to these young cats that hire their buddies and yeah, we're not gonna go there. Okay, watch video with guys that have real employees that are doing it, and take it from there. I have one guy, and as of right now, I have 3 guys, yeah, and maybe most likely next year I'll start downgrading, because it's a lot of issues, and after a while, guys, some people hire people to manage. This is my retirement job, so I'm gonna just start bringing it down, because again, as the owner, that's where you make the money, and you get one guy that you can pay extremely well, and the one that's really there for you, and not give you the issues. Sometimes you get tired of it and you say, you know what, let me minimize what I'm doing, make profit from me and this kid, and keep it moving, right? All right, guys, I'm rambling. Have a great one. Thank you for taking the time to watch my video. And tomorrow I will try to make a unboxing video of a new product that I just received. All right, have a great one. Pop Smoke. Peace.